Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I don't know, it's either because I'm getting fatigued or I'm just longing to work on my non-YouTube related project. But I can't really work on it right now because all my styluses are now broken and no longer usable. They're kind of like past their lifespan. So hopefully on like the 21st or probably like the new year, I'm probably going to be getting new styluses. And then I'll be back to animating and doing my project. But in any case, let us continue this story.
I delivered our letter to Fort Mercius. I don't think they suspected anything.
I knew I was right to entrust that task to you. You got that honest kind of face that makes it easy to fool people.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
What did you write in the letter?
I informed them that reinforcements were on the way. It would have been suspicious for troops to show up unannounced.
So, the plan is...
We'll disguise ourselves as reinforcements from the Imperial capital and sneak into Fort Mercius.
That's right, we kick bucket. That's right, we kick butts and take names.
Oh! You used my disguise plan after all.
We've also procured Imperial Army uniforms.
Ooh, good work. I knew this was the only way.
However, that alone wouldn't be enough.
You did say the plan needed a little more refinement. Are you going to dress up like Edelgard, Claude?
I'm not sure that would accomplish much. In the letter, I include the name of the Imperial General leading the reinforcements. While we're heading to the fort, a separate army is going to attack us.
We're going to be attacked?
That's all just for show, though. It'll be our allies who are attacking us.
Oh, I get it. We're going to make it look like the Alliance is attacking Imperial reinforcements.
Right. When the troops in the fortress panic and open up the gates, we're in.
I'd love nothing more than for this plan to work, but I've got some bad news for you.
Oh god.
Apparently, the notorious Death Knight has been placed in charge of defending Fort Mercius.
The one who kidnapped Flame. The Death Knight. I did not wish to ever think of him again.
He got some acclaim in the battle to subjugate Western Fargus. They say he holds the most military prowess in the Empire.
Even so, we've got Teach here to command us. All will be well. You have to trust us.
So your big plan is to just trust your professor? Really, boy?
Under the professor's guidance, I'm sure we'll manage somehow. We're counting on the tactics you learned from Captain Gerald.
Prepare yourselves, everyone. It's time. Teach. This is for your ears only, but there's actually one more part to my plan.
Okay.
I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I have no choice.
No choice? For what?
Absolutely. We can't afford to hold anything back. Thanks to Edelgard's strength, the Imperial Army is more unified than I would have expected. It was a painful realization, but after our battle at Gronder Field, it's clear that we can't win if we don't pull out all the stops. I also realized something else during that battle. There really is something special about you, Teach.
Is it my gorgeous hair? No, it's not.
The reason we were all able to keep our cool in the midst of the chaos was because we all trusted you, in your command and in your strength. Everyone here believes that we will win as long as we have you on our side. Our faith in you is borderline religious. You and I, we have what it takes to free Fodlan from the Empire's rule. I know in my heart that we'll make it through to witness the world after all the fighting has ceased.
Yo, thanks, man.
That man approaches.
Who are you talking about? You don't mean that professor, do you? It doesn't matter. No one can take this fortress.
Sounds like a bother. I'll be taking a nap about now.
Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours?
Ooh, I should probably go buy more. Actually, no, I still have like a lot of equipment. I don't know why. I'm always so paranoid. It's like, oh, I should probably buy some more equipment. But then it turns out I already have the equipment.
Thank you so much.
I bought like so much of it.
While awaiting reinforcements, the The Alliance predicts the Empire will continue to fortify its defenses at Fort Perseus. Knowing this risk, Claude and a select few advance, hoping to gain entry to the fort through deception.
Go.
General, reinforcements have arrived from the capital.
Yep.
They clashed with Alliance forces in the outskirts of the city, but should enter the fortress soon.
You let them in? Make haste and slaughter them
Oh wow, how nice.
Huh? Why?
all! They are enemies. Slaughter them all. I will not say it again.
Are you fucking retarded or something?
We made it in. Professor, take control from the south. I have my own task to do from here. There are preparations to be made for our secret plan.
How?
I see your skills haven't dulled yet, kiddo.
What did you expect? Everyone, listen up! From now on, the Almiran forces will be fighting by our side. We'll work as one, and we will bring down that fort together! An impregnable fortress is a wide-open prairie once you get inside. From here, we'll attack from the north and south at once.
No different than a prairie, you say? Ha! You've got a strange head on your shoulders, kiddo.
For Nadir the Undefeated, this should be as easy as a walk in the meadow, right?
Ha! Well, goddess or death god or whoever they may be, let's crush them to dust.
Oh!
You haven't earned
So glad
Good form.
I grinded
What's
to
my
level
strategy?
40. Oh, you. Come on. Damn it. Okay, I think I hit my foot. Ow, it hurts so much. God damn it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that really hurts.
You're stronger now.
Yes, I am.
Whether I kill you or you kill me, I'm looking forward to this.
Well, I'm looking forward to ending this, because it's boring. Oh, you bitch!
If you desire to slay me, follow. The appointed hour is at hand.
He's hiding something. It's annoying to do what he's telling us to, but we don't really have a choice. After him.
And Linhardt and Caspar are spared. What?!
It is coming. Leave now, or all of you will die.
Oh, so it's the exact same cutscene.
Run! We have to evacuate immediately!
What just happened here? The fort. It's
Completely gone.
just gone.
What the heck?
Hey, kiddo, what was with that javelin of light?
Javelin of light. That describes it pretty well. The fortress was supposedly impregnable, but look at it now. It's hard to imagine that the Empire would do something like that. But if not them, then who? And for what purpose? If they wanted to kill us, then why wait until now to use it?
We almost died just now, and without an answer to any of that. Speaking of unanswered questions, why is Nardell here? Care to explain? I get the feeling there's something you two are keeping from us.
I'll go ahead and see my subordinates off to Elmira, kiddo.
Wait, Nadir! Are you really just gonna leave me here and run away?
I hope to see you again, Judith. And you too, Professor. I'll be praying for your safety.
Nadir? Are you saying that Nardell is actually Nadir the Unstoppable?
Unstoppable?
It's actually Nadir the Undefeated. Elmirans love grand titles.
I knew he was no ordinary person, but to think he was the great hero of Elmira.
Hey, can we really afford to be chatting right now? If another one of those javelins of light falls, we're all dead.
Claude, there are things I wish to ask you, but first we must hurry and withdraw.
Right you are. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Claude, it is time for you to explain. Why are you so close with an Elmiran general?
Well, he did quite a bit for me when I was younger.
When you were younger? So, before you joined House Regan? How and where did you meet him? There aren't many opportunities to meet a general from Elmira in Fodlan.
If that's what you believe, it's only because that's what you've been led to believe. After all, we have Cyril here among our allies. He was born in Elmira.
Hey now, don't drag me into this.
There's a big, wide world outside of Fodlan, and it's overflowing with different places and cultures. You think interacting with outsiders is odd, but isn't avoiding contact with the outside world far more unnatural?
Don't change the subject, Claude. To the people of the Alliance, the Elmirans are...
It's true that there's a history of hostility, but why should that mean we're doomed to remain hostile forever? The Elmirans aren't monsters. Just look at Cyril. Does he look like a monster to you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Right, Teach? What did you think when you met Nadir?
Seemed like a reliable soldier. And pretty awesome at that.
I'll tell him you said that. And I'm sure that if all of you got to know him, all of your preconceived notions would change too. I know you guys. You aren't the type of people to reject someone without trying to get to know them.
But how did those Elmirans even get past Fodlan's throat? I doubt my brother would just let them pass without saying anything.
Yeah, about that. I actually made sure your brother met Nadir in advance.
What? Lord Holst met with an Elmiran general?
Oh, so that's why you were so interested in my brother. But wait, they're supposed to be bitter enemies. They fought each other several times before.
I know, it was a big gamble. But rather than having me try to convince them myself, I knew it would be easier to just have them meet. They were taken aback at first, but sure enough, they hit it off. They were even drinking to their newfound brotherhood before parting.
It makes sense. If you take the greatest heroes away from the battlefield, of course they'll get along.
Fighting 1 minute and drinking together the next? Men are so weird.
Ultimately, someone's bloodline has nothing to do with the friendships they forge. Relations between the Alliance and Elmira is a matter we'll tackle in the future. Still, I want to take this opportunity to make one thing clear to all of you. After we defeat the Empire, I intend to tear down the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside world. I want to let people and goods come and go freely, and in doing so, eradicate prejudices about the outside world.
Huh? Would it even be possible to achieve such a thing? It directly contradicts the Seros tenets.
Does it? I'm not so sure. In any case, I'm prepared for the inevitable protests and criticism. New ways of doing things are always met with resistance. During our time at the Officers' Academy, All of you overcame the barriers of birthplace, status, and ideology. Having gone through so much with all of you, I have no doubt that, in time, you'll understand.
I guess there were a lot of different people there. People we wouldn't have met through the normal course of our lives.
Dusker once opposed the kingdom, but there was someone from Dusker there. Bridget once invaded the Empire, but the Bridget Princess was there. We ate at the same table as those people. Sure, sometimes we didn't get along, but other times we helped each other out. Can we really draw a definitive line in the sand and say one group of people is all good and another all bad? If I can realize my dream, Fodlan will be reborn. The old age will end, and we'll welcome a new dawn.
But if...
Save your objections for another day, Gloucester boy. That said, there are more pressing matters to discuss. Our next step is to invade the Imperial capital, right?
That's right. I'm sure Edelgard is eagerly awaiting our arrival in Enbar. Reinforcements from the Alliance Lords should arrive soon. Let's make sure we're ready to greet them.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. Claude's plan to call in all Myran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
I wonder if she's alive.
If the Empire has some reason to keep Rhea alive, and she's alive, I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
Not really. All I care about is saving her right now, for no particular reason whatsoever.
Well, if that's what you want, I'll do my best to make it happen. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Not unless I grind like an idiot!
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garreg Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges. You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume. Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual. Oh, so you are aware that you're odd. Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind in the trees. Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees in the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid. But I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all of you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
10 years ago, Dagda and Bridget attacked the Empire from the west. Their final target was the capital. But they were countered at a port town long before they reached their destination. I guess our attempt has been more successful than theirs, all things considered.
Invading the capital and smashing the Empire. I wonder if doing so could really end this war. Care to share your thoughts, Professor?
I think it'll end the war.
You say that with such confidence. I want to believe that it's true. Although for now, better to focus my efforts on the fight at hand.
The Death Knight is no ordinary knight.
He is now.
I will prey upon him. I will quench my blade's thirst with his blood. His focus is on fighting you, I'm sure. But mine will be the last face he sees.
Okay. Well, whatever.
5 years ago, Edelgard said a thing to me. Bridget is a vassal of the Empire. But she also said I always have the freedom to be choosing whether I am with or not with her. I will become the ruler of Bridget. So she said I must make my own path. So now, my path and her path will be colliding.
We're finally going to the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald. Once we smash the Empire, I'm sure his soul will finally be able to rest in peace.
I think you're right.
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
Yeah, we're gonna kill that bitch! Fuck Edelgard! Congratulations, Catherine. You're so good. Your best waifu. Oh man, my penis is erect. Just thinking about that giant, large thunderbrand. Alright, go fucking fly on a Pegasus. Like fucking Rush from Mega Man. Rush Jet!
I am happy.
It's not even been an hour and I'm already losing my mind. You're gonna learn some goddamn reason. See, you're so good at reason. See, you're actually good at reason. You just need to try. That's what people need to do. But unfortunately they don't because they're too lazy or they're just psychopathic. Alright, fly on the Pegasus. Just like fly on the dog. A red dog. It's gonna take a long ass time to learn how to ride on a fucking Pegasus.
Good fuel. This should be...
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. Finally gonna kill Edelgard. That stupid bitch. That whore.
After making preparations at Garreg Mach, the Alliance army marches to Enbar, the Imperial capital. In response to the Alliance's movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, as well as the Death Knight, to the front lines to meet the Alliance army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets.
There it is. Enbar. The Imperial capital and the largest city in all of Fodlan.
It's not just big. This city was designed to protect the castle where the Emperor lives. It's as though the city itself is a massive stronghold.
What is the state of affairs in town?
They surely noticed us approaching some time ago, and yet...
Our scouts confirm the citizens haven't been evacuated. They've been kept in town.
I've got to hand it to Her Imperial Majesty. Using her citizens as a shield to protect the castle takes some resolve.
I suspect those mages will be lurking within as well.
Troops deployed to other areas are also returning. If we don't conquer the city quickly, things will get complicated fast.
I hope we find Rhea.
We can't search until we conquer the city. Let's focus on the fight for now.
Right.
Rhea,
Please be safe.
We've kept the Empire waiting long enough. Onward!
Oh my god. And they all make noises, wow.
We were told Hubert would be leading the enemy forces, but the Death Knight's also with them. We'll have to take care of both of them, but we won't have time to mop up all the enemy units. We'll have to split up and take them on at the same time, or risk being overrun by their reinforcements.
It's here! The Crest of Flames banner! There, on the other side of the canal!
Uninvited guests, I see. Let's ensure they receive a warm welcome. Ready the artillery. Prepare to attack. Rocks, arrows, magic. Rain death upon the enemy until they are silent as the grave. Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Defend the heavy weapons until they arrive.
Hit. Yes. Oh god!
Forgive me. My battle ends here.
Yes! Oh, Felix!
To kill, to die, to know one without the other would be maddening.
Oh, finally.
Guess I need to train harder.
But it was worth it!
Okay. Just Hubert left to deal with.
We are taking heavy losses. We need more troops.
Oh god.
Our first wave of reinforcements is here. It will not be long until the next.
Reinforcements? That was quick. We can't hang around or they'll just keep coming. We'll have to capture the artillery. We can turn them against their reinforcements.
I should have disposed of you a long time ago.
Oh, shut up.
I will rectify that failure here.
Oh, son.
We have reinforcements coming in from another direction. Deploy them as soon as they arrive.
Come on, Felix. Oh, you! Here's hoping that we finish this.
It's over, lapdog. Your military rule is at its end.
For every step you take along that path, our thorns will cut into your heels.
Ooh, that sounds painful. I'll have to wear thicker soles for the march.
If your boots are too heavy, you won't be able to lift your feet. But enough prattle.
Come on, Claude. Oh, yes!
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
Well done, everyone. Now we can break through into Anbar. We need to hurry up and attack the palace to block Edelgard's movements.
Fuck you, Edelgard.
We've made it this far. Somehow. Edelgard is probably looking down on us from somewhere in that castle.
I wonder if she's panicking or just smiling smugly.
Probably the latter.
From this point on, she'll be giving it her all too. Expect her to be tougher than the last time we fought. This battle will settle things once and for all. We'll attack as soon as everyone is ready. Huh? Is that you, Dedu?
I heard the Alliance's army had entered the city. I've been searching for you ever since.
How long have you been in Embar?
I arrived not long after the battle at Gronder Field. I am here to kill Edelgard.
Well, if you want to fight alongside us, we'd be more than happy to have you.
We fight for different objectives. I swore to offer Edelgard's head to His Highness. But, should I fail, I will have no choice but to entrust that mission to you. This is the information I have gathered during my time in hiding here.
It includes details about the inside of the castle.
I appreciate this, but what do you plan to do? Don't tell me you plan to go alone.
I've done what I came here to do. Farewell.
Hey! Wait! He's gone. He's just as hard to understand as his liege was. The time has finally come, my friend. Once we win this fight, the Empire will fall.
What will we do about Fodlan? What will become of Fodlan?
What will become of it? Well, that's for us to decide, isn't it?
You're right.
Odd as it sounds, I believe the forces responsible for destroying Fodlan are also responsible for protecting the livelihood of its citizens. Everything, even the land itself, has been harmed by the chaos of war. Restoring it will be no easy feat. To do that, the first thing we need to think about is a new ruling system for all of Fodlan.
We could unify Fodlan as one nation.
As usual, we're on the same page. I was thinking the same thing. Even if the Alliance Lords and any remaining influential nobles were to divide up dominion of all of Fodlan, they would simply pursue their own interests. Another war would be inevitable. That's why there needs to be a powerful ruler who stands above them all and unifies Fodlan as one nation.
You should be that ruler, Claude.
If it means I can lead Fodlan to a better future, I wouldn't mind that at all. My dreams await in a future where Fodlan is no longer ravaged by war. There are things I want to see with you someday. I'll keep thinking about the best way to achieve that goal. Whatever we decide to do, we can't do it until we defeat the Empire. Fodlan can't welcome a new dawn until we win the war. Let's prepare as best we can.
Okay, so we're just gonna start immediately. Just like that.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. Conclusion of the Crossing Roads. On the streets of the Imperial capital, Alliance forces crush Edelgard's army and take up the perimeter of the Imperial Palace. The time has come to face Emperor Edelgard and to free Rhea from her clutches.
Fuck you, Edelgard. You killed Dimitri. Oh, boy.
Is everyone ready? The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedu gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance. It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is.
Is there no other way to walk the same path as Edelgard? No!
She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable. But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her.
Yeah!
I ask that you and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
Understood. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness. One must cast aside their doubts before fighting. The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she took one look at my oversupped muscles and surrendered in tears then and there.
I really hope that Edelgard will yield.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender.
Because she's a bitch.
Please protect us.
I'll fight with all I got to save Lady Rhea.
Rescuing Lady Rhea is my dearest wish. We must prevail no matter what it takes.
In the name of the Knights of Ceros, we'll bring the hammer down on the Imperial Army.
Yeah!
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
Okay, let's get started. We're yours to command, my friend.
Leave it to me. She's gonna die.
Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Fuck you! Edelgard, you stupid whore! You fucking bitch! You are not my waifu. Oh boy.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go! Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Better idea. We go the other way
Crush them all.
around. We avoid these guys, cause fuck that shit.
I'll cut through.
Oh my fucking god. This piece of shit here. This literal piece of shit right here. Okay, you know what? I guess we can go through the front door. No, fuck it.
Let's surprise them.
There we go. Now can we do something? Come on, hit.
What's my strategy?
Fuck you. Fuck you! Okay?
Another victory.
We're doing way better than before.
I'll cut through.
And watch me eat those words.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
Next try.
Oh, that was close. Oh. Oh, wow. That totally did something.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
Me too.
Let's do this right.
Oh, okay, you did something right. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, that was a close one. Oh, Lysithea, don't die. Oh, yeah. Show those moves.
Time to strategize.
God damn it! And there he goes.
So close. Must press on.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you all get. Okay.
I cannot vanquish her alone. So I will join you in this battle. But if I fall, leave me.
Alright.
My only wish is for Edelgard's head.
Oh god, hope
Kill them!
Hope you can handle that, Dedue.
So, you're another of the goddess's vanguard. You don't have even a shred of self-awareness, do you? Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery. There.
Yeah, that was not worth it. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to do this thing.
Professor, I suppose you think you can defeat me, is that right?
Yes,
but
bitch.
I will never give up. Even if my arms and legs failed me, I would still find a way to move forward.
Oh, shut up.
I will smash that false goddess and her minion into the ground. I will fight to free this world from her vile grasp.
God, you are such a bitch.
It's over.
Yeah!
It looks as though my path will end here. My teacher, claim your victory.
Strike me down. You must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hands. I wanted to walk with you.
Okay, maybe I should have just used Claude, but whatever. We did it! That bitch is gone.
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you.
I don't feel anything.
This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for. Even though... Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
Aw.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors, and the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind, you were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them. The allies of Monica and Tomas, well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who were these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
Let's ask Rhea about it.
Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
You have come to save me.
Yeah, I'm here.
Is this a dream? I've longed to see you again. All this time. Is it truly you?
Yes, I'm here.
Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the
And for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
The King of Liberation.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
How did he get the Sword of the Creator?
According to legend, the goddess gifted him the sword to fight against the evil gods.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you. And I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please, rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess.
Aren't they the people of Xanadu?
She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive?
Me?
Maybe? Though, I get the feeling you're something else altogether.
It can't be.
What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I long to see.
And what site is that? The less discrimination stuff?
I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Elmira, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the side I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald? And the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies. And the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercy's.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
Girl, we got this.
I don't know. We have to try, don't we?
This is for Fodlan's future.
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
My heroic name, passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war. But we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon. The city without light. Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance Army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala, where this foe resides.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those Javelins of Light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercy's, right?
Seems
but
likely.
Then why not drop it on Garrick Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a Javelin of Light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Aelel instead.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those Javelins of Light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the Javelins of Light only fell on Fort Mercy's.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a Javelin of Light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those Javelins of Light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercy's, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no Javelins of Light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
I will accompany you.
What? No, that would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here, and having you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
Hello everyone, welcome to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are almost actually near the end of this. I cannot believe it. Now it is time to go for Shambhala and get that awesome dubstep music. I know there's a chapter after this.
Relying on a map entrusted to them by Hubert, the Alliance army sets their sights on the base belonging to those who slither in the dark. Beyond its entrance, they are met by a sprawling underground city,
where they play dubstep all day. Oh man, I can't wait for this to be over, so I can relax and stuff.
Incredible! Who knew that there was such a vast space beneath the ground?
It's like an underground city. I've never seen buildings like these before.
It's like an ancient ruin, but not just because of its appearance.
I don't recall ever seeing architecture like this.
It is magnificent in a sense, but I could hardly call it beautiful. Even the air feels stagnant.
In any case, it seems like we need to go deeper. Let's look around and see if we can find some stairs.
Something wrong, Rhea?
No. It is simply, we must defeat those who slither in the dark, no matter what happens. But if my conjecture is correct, the one who they will wish to kill the most
Is me.
is you, dear child.
Yeah. Why me?
They are aware that you can use the sword of the Creator. Your body houses the same power they once bestowed upon Nemesis. That is why I fear for you.
They want to suck that dick so badly. That juicy god dick. That's not much to go on. Even for my dick.
Perhaps. Please forgive my errant thoughts. Once this battle is over, I will explain everything. I will tell you all I know about who you really are.
For thousands of years, we have existed underground, living on only that we might someday see our vengeance realized. Here and now, that vengeance is finally within our grasp. There is but one thing left to do. Destroy them! Damn those who stand with that arrogant goddess to oblivion, away from the world of the living! Now is the time. Remove the binding spell of Titanus. Let their metal bodies be drenched in blood!
Hey, what are those big things?
Oh, you don't know? They're from Attack on Titan.
Beasts? No, I think not. They appear to have no will of their own. Someone must be controlling them.
Initiate all that remain! We must advance our preparations!
Let's go. I will.
This can activate it. Increase output gradually, depending on the amount of magical energy charged.
Get that base up!
I don't care if we destroy Shambhala, so long as our goals are fulfilled.
Oh god, Zero survived. No! I'm gonna get out of here. There's nothing I can do about it. Actually, Felix should be fine. Because he's epic! Epic!
That much closer.
Come on, hit. Damn it. Come on, hit. Jeez Christ. You know what? Fuck you.
So you have shown yourself, Felstar. Or should I say, Sophis?
No, it's Byleth.
I will spill every
Or
drop
Byleth.
of blood in your body to fulfill the long-standing goal of the Agarthans.
Care. Just die.
It's over.
Yeah! Now I'm level 50.
Not my best.
It was my best.
You will never get to enjoy your victory.
It can't be.
For all Agarthans, let there be light!
Oh no, it's the javelin of dubstep. It's gonna pierce us with its funky bass. Well, he's dead. No more dubstep.
Hang in there, Lady Rhea. Get her to her room, quickly!
That's a serious injury. It's a miracle that she's even alive right now. I'll do what I can, but...
Goddess, please save Lady Rhea.
All we can do now is pray.
Remember when this place was taken 5 years ago and a pure white beast appeared on the battlefield? I only caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't understand where it came from. There were rumors that the goddess sent it to protect the monastery. But now I know better. That beast was Rhea.
She tried to save me.
Did you know Rhea's true identity?
Thinking back on it now, I suppose I did.
I once showed you a picture of a creature known as the Immaculate One. Sedith confiscated it, saying it must have been one of Tomas's personal possessions. The beast that appeared back then looked just like it. So Rhea is the Immaculate One. The book said that it was a servant of the goddess, but wouldn't it make sense if beasts like that are actually children of the goddess?
It does seem correct.
Rhea is in a grim state right now. It's possible she may not make it, but we have things we must ask her about. Once things calm down a little, let's go and see Rhea. Together. The truth can't be delayed any longer.
Agreed.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Verdant Rain Moon. Fodlan's New Dawn. With the destruction of Shambhala, the ambitions of those who slither in the dark are forever shattered. However, Rhea has suffered grievous injuries in the process. Yet, certain mysteries remain unsolved, so Claude and the others approach Rhea, who is now confined to her room due to her wounds.
I am happy to see you two.
Sorry to interrupt your rest. But there are some things that we absolutely must ask you.
It seems I do not have much time left. I do not intend to hide anything any longer.
Rhea, I have to ask, you're the Immaculate One, aren't you? If what I'm thinking is correct, that's what the Children of the Goddess is referring to. In other words, you...
I am the last child of the progenitor god. A long time ago, the progenitor god came from somewhere far away and descended upon this continent. She changed her form to resemble that of a human and gave her own blood to birth her children. The progenitor god and her children shared knowledge and skills with the people of the land. Together, they built a prosperous civilization. But the humans turned their backs on the teachings of the progenitor god and engaged in senseless wars. Eventually, people began to think of themselves as gods and challenged the progenitor god herself to battle. The land was scorched in the war that ensued, and the majority of humans were annihilated. I believe that those who slither in the dark are the descendants of those who retreated beneath the ground during that time.
So they've been waiting all that time for their chance at revenge.
It took the progenitor god an astonishing amount of time to revive the ravaged world. But eventually, the continent found peace again, and the progenitor god, having fulfilled her duty, fell into a long slumber in the Holy Tomb. The children who stayed behind built a settlement in Xanadu to protect the Holy Tomb as they quietly lived out their lives. But then, Nemesis appeared, bringing tragedy along with him. Even now, I cannot forget the sight of that massive canyon painted red with blood. I was never able to forgive those who proudly wielded weapons crafted from the corpses of my brethren. I was the only survivor of Xanadu, and all I could do was wander across Fodlan, clinging to my desperate desire for revenge. I called myself Seros, fostered the family of the Empire, and prepared to oppose Nemesis and his followers.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
I put Xanadu behind me to gather the remaining children who were scattered across Fodlan. Finally, we killed Nemesis on the Tailtean Plains, and I took back the sword of the Creator.
Well, let me get this straight. Saint Seros is you? You're kidding me, right?
Professor, Claude, there's something you need to hear right away.
If you have something to report, do so at once. There is no need to let my presence worry you.
As you wish. We're receiving a constant stream of express messengers from cities to the east. They claim that an unidentified military force is attacking, and that there have already been a large number of casualties.
What?
The reports indicate that the cities and towns along the East Gronder thoroughfare in the Old Rim territory have already been destroyed. Some villages were razed completely, leaving no survivors.
Damn it! Did they come from Shambhala? Could it be that there were some remnants of that wicked group hiding there?
I have a report.
The unidentified military force has crossed the Great Bridge of Mergen. Alliance forces met them in battle, but it seems they have already broken through.
They've already made it so far. Is Count Gloucester unharmed?
The Count is fine, but apparently my brother joined with reinforcements and was gravely injured.
Do you mean to tell me they easily got past a general as skilled as Holst?
They say the enemy general has a weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. Even my brother was powerless to stop him.
Uh-oh. The Sword of the Creator.
That's not possible.
The enemy forces are flying a banner bearing the crest of flames as they continue their march west along the Aramid River.
We believe they're marching toward Garrett Mach. We are preparing to meet them in battle.
A weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. And banner bearing the crest of flames. There is only one explanation. The one leading the enemy force is Nemesis himself.
Nemesis? That Nemesis? Do you really think the ancient king of liberation has been brought back to life?
Perhaps the seal was broken when Shambhala fell. An incredible power that we children cannot hope to match dwells within the blood of the progenitor god. Nemesis obtained that blood, so it would not surprise me if that were the case.
The blood of the progenitor god. That's right. He did take the remains from the holy tomb, didn't he?
From the blood of the progenitor god, Sothis, he acquired the crest of flames. From her bones and heart, he crafted the Sword of the Creator.
The Sword of the Creator is made from her bones and heart?
Okay. The heart of Sothis is the crest stone that was placed in the Sword of the Creator. The same is true of the crests of the 10 elites and the other crest stones. They were born of the blood and hearts of the progenitor god's children. Those who slither in the dark created them, stole them. Sothis never gifted that power to the humans.
The crests of the 10 elites, the crest stones, and the heroes' relics. I can't believe those who slither in the dark made them all. And after that, Nemesis used the Sword of the Creator to massacre all of the progenitor god's children in Xanadu. In other words, the citizens of Xanadu were killed by weapons made from the remains of their brethren. How atrocious. But I don't get it. The Sword of the Creator that Teach wields doesn't have a crest stone. So how is Teach able to wield its full power?
The crest stone of the progenitor god dwells within your professor. After I battled with Nemesis as Saint Seros, I reclaimed the heart of Sothis. I wanted to use that heart to resurrect her, even though I had to do some questionable things to achieve that goal. I wished to see Sothis, my mother, once more.
You placed her heart in me? Is that why I have no heartbeat?
Yes. I believed that if I could resurrect my mother, I could regain all that had been lost.
So, that's the truth of it.
I suspected that your body housed the consciousness of Sothis. Those suspicions were correct. And yet, she merely gave you her power and vanished. My dearest wish did not come true. But you did inherit the power of the progenitor god. Now, you must use that power to defeat Nemesis once and for all. Fodlan's blood-stained history must end.
And yes, I'm sorry, I skipped the last month's dialogue. Or whatever.
I can feel a weight in the air. It is different from before. I do not know this Nemesis person, except what I have been reading. But I am not a Fodlan. My knowledge of this person is very little. Even so, I feel that I can understand it. I know that our enemy has great strength. I am feeling great fear for this battle.
Don't worry.
I have belief in you, Professor. Together, we will not be losing.
Yeah, of course, because we're fully leveled up.
Ghosts
rising up from the ancient ruins. No matter how hard we push back, they don't stop coming. They're persistent. I'll give them that.
The fell King Nemesis. I imagine he'll be a worthy opponent.
Yes, and you'll kill him instantly, because you're that awesome.
How many foes have tasted my blade? He will be an excellent finale. We will be victorious, Professor.
Hell yeah!
Splendid. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah!
So we're defending Fodlan's future, huh? Kinda makes my mercenary ambitions feel pretty small. So I'll think about my promise to Captain Gerald to protect you instead. That'll be my reason to fight.
Oh, fuck yeah! My penis is so erect.
If I can get you through this in one piece, that's just as good as defending Fodlan's future, isn't it? I just hope he's watching.
It seems that there are some Shambhala loyalists in Nemesis's forces. As long as they're around, we can expect them to continue with their cruel experiments.
Ugh. We must win.
Yes, we have to. It's the only way to ensure nobody else will go through what I went through. We must obliterate them in the next battle. It's the only recompense for Edelgard's death.
I mean, she's still a bitch, but whatever. Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's Leonie's birthday! Let's host her tea party! Or, oh man, I don't know. I mean, I love my waifu. Let's do it. Here is a nice, sweet tea for you.
It's nice to be invited over. Thanks. This is really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Someone you look up to?
Let's
Yeah. I'm counting on you.
see.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
A word of advice? Yes!
Don't worry about what I owe to my village. I don't live this frugally for nothing.
Oh. Oh, she's the best waifu. Here, you can have this hunting dagger.
Wow, this is great.
Oh.
Professor, I see.
I love my waifu so much.
This is sometimes I wish I had bigger muscles.
Aww.
Captain Gerald is always with me. Here. I hope he's watching over us.
Me too.
What are you staring at me for? I've been doing all my training. Hot, hot, hot. Thanks for the tea. Invite me by again sometime.
Ah. Decisive of battle. Byleth visited the cemetery.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Someone I love. I don't think I can select her. Oh well. Leonie, my waifu.
A military force, bearing the crest of flames on its banner, marches west to Garreg Mach from Shambhala, attacking nearby cities along the way. Rhea informs the Alliance that the enemy's general is none other than the ancient Fell King Nemesis. And so, the Alliance army prepares for their final battle, hoping to put an end to Fodlan's blood-stained history.
For the freedom of Fodlan!
What's the plan, my friend?
Kick butt, take names! We will defeat Nemesis.
I thought you'd say that. And of course, I'll be joining you. What about the rest of you? Our enemy is a monster of legend. As always, there's not a shred of proof that we can win.
A foolish inquiry, Claude. I must finish what my father started.
Started? Your father ran away before the battle began.
Well, all the more reason why I, as his heir, cannot flee now.
I'm in. I need to get back at him for hurting my brother. I'm not going to let him get away with it.
Wow, Hilda's serious about this.
I, too, will fight until the end. I wish to protect Fodlan's future. I feel the same as Lysithea. It would hardly be fitting for Captain Gerald's apprentice to bow out now. I'll show them everything he taught me.
I will give it my all as well. For the Professor, for Claude, and for all of you who helped make me as strong as I am now.
We didn't make you strong.
I did too. When we're done, I'm gonna eat tons of steak to celebrate.
This truly is the final battle. At this point, you shouldn't have to ask us, Claude. You know we're with you.
I do know that, Ignatz. But I had to ask, just to make sure.
Look at how reliable you kids have become. You've trained them well, Professor.
Thank you.
This Nemesis guy should be arriving soon. Is everyone ready?
Hell yeah.
It's finally time.
Let's win this together.
That's right. I'm confident we have what it takes to win. Let's defeat this dusty old king of liberation and put an end to this history of lies. Once we've done that, there'll be nothing holding us back. A new and brighter age will begin. Let's go, my friend. Fodlan's new dawn awaits.
Yeah, Leone number 1! Lysithea number 2. Oh, I'm so excited for this to be over.
Nemesis is here, and with more soldiers than expected.
A swamp, huh? There's something about it. It looks odd somehow.
Can't breathe. You should not have done that. Be careful. The water is poisonous to the living.
It looks like we better not get near that swamp. Try to avoid it during the fight. You're in my way!
Oh yeah, look at Cyril go!
I fight for Lady Rhea.
Ceros, I will kill you. Do not get in my way.
So that's Nemesis. You're a crusty old bastard, you know that?
All those who stand in my way will be destroyed.
Huh? I think they've got some sort of magical link with Nemesis. Not sure, but we'd better take out his 10 commanders before taking him on. 9 more commanders remaining. We just killed number 10. These can't be the 10 elites, can they? Nah, not likely.
Oh crap, I forgot to give Felix a vulnerary. God damn it. Oh, what the?
Ah! Demonic beast flying in from the south. Someone here must be able to summon them.
I sense an unusual presence. Someone may be hiding there.
Nothing, it's useless, it's pointless, you guys suck.
I will destroy you!
Oh yeah.
Make a difference?
Keep it up. Now we can't call any more demonic beasts, and the remaining forces of Shambhala have been defeated too.
Okay, this has to work.
Hey, can you speak? Just puppets controlled by Nemesis. Well, they're the strongest puppets I've ever known.
Come on, hit, hit, hit. Oh, fuck.
Too easy.
Oh. Don't do anything. Fuck, come on!
Look! The swamp cleared!
Hooray! Yeah! Go, Claude! Show him who's boss!
Professor, Claude, all the subordinates to Nemesis have been eliminated.
It took some doing, but now's our chance to face off against Nemesis.
Finish this already! Okay, well, that didn't really do much. But here's hoping for the best.
That sword. You bear the crest of flames, just as I do.
I must pull through.
Feeble creature, prepare to die.
Okay, Lawrence is probably gonna die. Yeah. Oh, you asshole. You legit asshole. I'm gonna get off my Pegasus and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Witness frigid pride.
Oh, Felix, save me! You're a hope and you're a Lord and Savior. Oh yeah, come on, Claude. Oh yeah, you're dead, Nemesis. It's over.
Here is something to believe in.
The power of Christ compels you!
Not my best.
But it was worth it. Yeah, Felix.
That one seemed to work. We're almost done. Let's go, my friend. Tough talk from the guy who's lived too long. Allow me to fix that!
You are all pathetic weaklings. You lack the courage to challenge me in lone combat.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us. To reach out our hands in friendship so we can open our true hearts to one another. That's how we win!
Just like Endgame.
Future historians will refer to this day as the new dawn of Fodlan. Of that, I have no doubt. It's up to you now, Teach. As for my path...
Ah, finally!
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The ambitions of the Fell King Nemesis were crushed, averting what could have been the greatest crisis in the history of Fodlan. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. Country, faith, history, all that had once formed the order of the world was wiped clean. The heroes whose very hands saved Fodlan from a dark fate commenced with the building of a new society. The leaders of this new, unified Fodlan began their walk down a seemingly endless path. One towards a world that would cherish differences in race and belief. One where all life would be valued equally. Those leaders clung to the hope that their path would not end with Fodlan, that it would someday span the seas to Dagda, and beyond the throat to Elmira.
waifu time.
Professor? What are you doing here?
You know exactly what I'm doing here. I could ask you the same.
I was talking to Gerald. The sky feels so close. Like you can almost touch the stars. I thought my voice might reach him.
What are you saying?
That the war's finally over. And that his kid and his greatest apprentice did an amazing job out there. Maybe I'm overselling the part I played.
But you were amazing too! Killed so many people!
Thanks. But I was nothing compared to you. I feel like an idiot for ever thinking I could surpass you. I have managed to keep my promise, though. So, how would you feel about hiring me again?
Oh.
Can't exactly go and break my word now, can I?
Your promise is already fulfilled.
The war's over, but the enemy might still be lurking. What if they're waiting until I'm gone to attack you?
I'll be fine.
But...
Have you.
Oh, I get it. You're probably pretty tired of me always trailing after you, huh?
No, not at all. In fact, I love you, Leone.
Love? As in the way a commander loves his soldiers, right? Of course that's what you mean.
More than that.
Oh, that's... that kind of love. Can this really be happening? You want to marry me?
Yes.
Of course I will. You are being serious, right? That would be an awful joke.
I never joke about love.
I'm sorry. I should have been more honest. All that stuff about my promise a minute ago, it was mostly just an excuse for wanting to be near you.
Oh.
I'm not really the romantic type, so I had a hard time coming out and saying it.
Oh.
Are you sure this is what you want, though? I know I'm not exactly conventional.
I like the odd type. It turns me
I'm
on.
gonna be wearing this ring then, aren't I? But I do still have a promise to keep with Captain Gerald, too.
Don't you mean father-in-law?
You've got a big job ahead of you, building a whole new Fodlan. I'm going to support you through all of that. Make sure it never gets to be too much. Then that's that. I promise to protect you until death parts us. And I'll be happy for you to do the same for me.
Aww. Oh, Leone, I love you. Oh, she warms my heart. It's like an arrow piercing through my beloved heart. Oh my god, we're finally done! Oh! Finally! We're done with this game. We're done with this path, actually. We're never gonna look at it ever again. Okay, so... yeah. I'm finally done. So here is what's going to be happening right now. So, I am going to be doing, the final path, where I side with Edelgard. And, truth be told, it's going to be a really long... sorry. It's probably going to be a really long, stream, because, there's going to be lots of grinding involved, and all that stuff, yada yada yada, but I think it's going to be totally worth it in the end. Because, I mean, this is going to be the final path. I'm not sure if this will beat out what Claude did, because I'm kind of wishing I did a full investment, but not really. But I mean, what can you do? It's not really much to expect. You know, you try to keep yourself spoiler free as for a very long time, and this stuff just happens. So Edelgard's path, the final route, is going to happen next year at the start of January, because there's still the fact that I have to work on the Fire Emblem Heroes compilation, which includes Phoenix, Nimius, Goosephone, I think Lucky Crit, and of course myself as well. Yeah. Holy crap. So I am gonna make a compilation, and for December, I'm probably, I'll do like a Super Mario Maker 2 streamer or something. I don't know. Whatever game you guys want me to play, we'll see. But yeah, it's probably gonna be Super Mario Maker 2, most likely. It has been a while, and there's some levels that I need to get to work on. So, yep, finally finished. Now I'm gonna work on my compilations, relax, until the start of January. So, yeah, I don't know about you, I kind of feel a little relaxed. Now that I've, beat this path. Actually, I beat it earlier than intended. I was thinking that this was gonna take, like, I don't know, maybe, like, December. I guess not. Oh, God. So yeah, it's been about 2 hours. Holy crap, I have to do this compilation. I hope that this works properly and doesn't constantly freeze. Still Travelers. I feel bad that I didn't use a lot of these characters, but whatever. Ah, waifu. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, well, Wanwell's a good waifu. Raphael. Aww. Aww, that's adorable. Aw, waifu. Aww. Aww. That's kind of adorable. Yay! Aww. Yay. Aw, they're such a cute couple. I'll set it. Yay! Wow. Oh my god. The end! Yay! Finally. It's over. Now, thank you guys for watching. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go make some ramen. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.